Now it's time for technique 2. We're going to be working on the ground. So you're going to have a chance to understand better how the butterfly guard works and just how the mechanics of it just comes together to help you shift your partner's weight and be able to roll him or her over. Now we're also going to have a chance to understand what is a good way to deal with a person trying to stall you and keep your back on the mats from the butterfly guard, because you're going to have to sit into it. So let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, so I'm going to start from the butterfly guard, but he's going to be flattening me out, okay, on this position right here. It's not a good position for me, even though he cannot pass my guard easily. It's hard for me to do anything if my back is on the floor. Okay, the butterfly guard requires for me to sit up and have more space to work on off balancing and submissions, okay? So how do I get out of here? That's the question that we're going to answer first. Once I set up, you got to make sure you have a frame until you can then go from having this setup here right under his chin into an underhook. Make sure when you come in, your head is underneath him, okay? Now, to sweep him, I have to get a hold of that hand. But see how he's hiding it? Instead of trying to chase it, I'm just going to bring that hand to me, look. And I grab it, pull, and I can finish my transition. So, let's break this down into different steps and parts for you to help you execute. First, you won't be able to sit into him. There's way too much weight and your core is not strong enough. So you're going to be using frames, from a smaller frame to a big frame, to be able to create the space you need to sit up. So look, the first frame, it's just that I'm going to be pushing his head a little bit here to create the space for the first frame. It's just my forearm. And then I'm going to dig this frame in to separate his chin from his shoulder. And that's when my second frame, which is a little bit bigger and better, is going to come in. It's still not enough, okay? At this point now, Professor's going to be putting his weights down. I'm going to start using my butterfly hooks to push, to get some of the weight off of me. That's going to give me the space I need to roll in, put my elbow on the floor. And now I'm going to expand this frame. Go ahead and put the weight, Professor. All the weight, all the weight. It's impossible because he chokes himself, see? Now he's taking his weight off of me. And then I adjust myself. Notice that I retreat my leg to the butterfly guard position, okay? Now this frame is going to become an underhook. Make sure you come in with your head in. In case your partner has the head under, you don't want to accept that, okay? You're going to reframe, create space. Your head has to be under his, okay? Now from this position, it's pretty easy for you to pull his hand in. Oh, see how his hand is advancing? And then you grab it. Once you can reach, you pull and you pinch with your armpit. Now nothing is giving him base over there. So I'm just going to roll over my shoulder, kick my active butterfly hook, and use my bottom leg to help me hop so I can take the top position, okay? Let me give you guys a little bit more detail right at the end of the technique, okay? So frame your way up, all right? Use your butterfly hooks. Once you're here, don't get too far because you might jump over. Stay in, keep your guard engaged. Underhook, he gets under me, push. Your head's always got to be under, okay? Now you circle out a little bit to pull his hand to you. Once you grab, very important, you're going to roll, and then once you kick, you don't stop pushing with your bottom leg on the floor. That's going to help elevate your hip and give you a final push so you can then do your transition all the way up to the mount.
And cut.